All right, keep that going. Can't find her.
Showing off.
I love it. Look at this neat chicken coop.
Want me to just pet him or kiss him?
Both. Kiss him.
As long as he doesn't kiss back. Yeah, you have a big mouth, you do. Yes, you do.
Sweaty. All right, buddy.
How do you feel about the horses going off to slaughter, Mom?
Honey, that stinks. I hate it. You've got to write articles about that and protest. The wild horses shouldn't go off for slaughter.
How do you feel about that, Quincy? You don't like it? So Caisa's all the way from Sweden.
I am, yeah.
And she's...
No, I think she must have laid
And
down
didn't you
on the
used to
rocks.
ride horses?
Like 20 years ago, yeah. That's right.
So you're...
It's hard to remember a thing, though. But this one's for cutie.
Isn't he a beauty?
Yeah.
What a beautiful horse. What would you say his color is?
Palomino.
I thought Palomino, and I thought I was saying the wrong thing.
That's what you said, yeah.
I did say Palomino. That feels good, doesn't it?
He likes you.
I like him too. I like
To keep somebody between me and the horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful horse.
Isn't he something?
Oh, yeah.
Well, James, it just takes a little bit of time and you can get used to horses and start riding them.
Yeah.
If you feel like it.
Yeah, maybe.
I remember when we first started, Brian, there was a few days that were a little sketchy, huh? We were a little
You fell.
afraid.
Yeah.
Did you get bucked off one time? Off Newt?
No.
He bucked with you, but you never came off, right?
No, I don't want to come off. I try to avoid being falling off a horse.
Just like people do.
Yeah.
Okay, now just hold the end.
Oh, I broke the end off.
Now break it. Break. Oh.
Made it. I was on it.
Okay. All right, keep that going. Look at that. Each one of these compartments.
Oh, my goodness.
Here, boy.
I love the view. I'm so much enjoying this trip. I see the view of the big, beautiful ocean, so beautiful. And we stop on the way and we take Frankie for a walk and we sit and admire the beautiful views. We're very fortunate to live here. I love going with Brian on the trip to be by the ocean. I wish everyone could enjoy it the way we do. We just went on a marvelous trip to Monterey, Carmel, Big Sur. We took Frankie with us, and what a beautiful trip it was. A sunny day. We couldn't have a better time in our whole life. And Frankie enjoys it so much too. And Brian's a wonderful driver and told me all the good places to see. And the whole area is incredibly beautiful. Big Sur, Carmel, Monterey, everywhere.
Did you enjoy the restaurants we've been going to?
Restaurants have been fun too. They've been perfect.
And how about the visiting the horses? Was it?
And when we visited the horses, that was really a highlight of my trip. To see those beautiful horses. I enjoyed it very much.
And what about the horse that you helped rescue? What's his name?
What's his name?
Don't you remember? Zorro?
Zorro. I helped rescue Zorro. He was a horse that needed to be rescued. And he's just fine now.
Yeah.
He couldn't be any better. Anyway, it was an incredible trip, all in all. And now we're right above the beach in Santa Barbara. Well,
Big Sur.
Big Sur. We're closer to Big Sur. we're headed for Santa Barbara. And Frankie is with us, and he enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
And the ocean is beautiful. And what a view we have here of the rocks along the ocean. Everything. And the ocean is so beautiful. We would love to just jump in and go for a swim. But
Would you like to come back and visit the horse you helped rescue again?
Oh, I'd love to visit the horse I helped rescue.
Maybe come back in a few months or something?
In a few months. I'd like to see how he's doing. He looked pretty darn good though when we left. It's a great horse.
But now you're probably ready to go home.
Now I'm ready to go home, but it was a wonderful trip. And I enjoyed it so much, and Frankie and Brian did too. Okay? Anyway, I'll do it again soon, I hope. Okay?
I bet you're looking forward to seeing Allison.
I'm always looking forward to seeing Allison too.
Are you looking forward to going to court? Are you going to go to court?
Yes, but I'm not really looking forward to it, but I will.
How do you feel about your two children taking your trustee to court to require him to pay over $53,000 of their legal fees that they incurred?
A little bit ridiculous. It was they who decided to do this whole thing, and why in the world should my trustee pay their fees for it? Absolutely no. I think that's outrageous, and I refuse to do so. Okay?
Well, I think they were afraid that when you sought your freedom that you were going to write them out of the inheritance. I don't think you ever would do that.
I would never do
but
that. But boy,
that's what they thought. I think they were scared.
But what they're doing now makes me wonder if I shouldn't.
Oh,
I never planned to before, but
I don't think you ever would. Sometimes you might talk that way, but I don't think you ever would.
I don't think I would either, but
I think they love you. I just think,
in their way, yeah.
you know, they love you.
I do. I guess they do.
They're just, you know, everybody's different.
I know, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why they're doing this. They should love me and not act like they hate me, you know, doing this to me. I don't like it at all. I'm really surprised at them. Because, you know, I've always loved them, and I've never written them out of my will, and I never would. They're my family.
Well, I always wish them well. I don't like it either. I wish people would communicate. Maybe all this legal stuff could just be avoided. I think it could be avoided if people would communicate. You know, it just takes a little communication. That would change the whole world.
It would
you know?
Absolutely.
I mean, I have to say Larry's always very nice to me. I'm sorry that Julie hangs up on me. I'm sorry that we can't communicate. But I do have nice dreams with them. They're always very sweet in the dreams, and dreams really mean something. I believe dreams mean something. I've had really nice dreams with both of them. You know, and I know Allison loves you very much, and you have a really good life. I think you have a good life.
I have a very good life, and I love Allison very much, too. Would like to see her more often, but she's got a busy life and a good life. So I will see her as often as I can.
Well, I think Julie and Larry, they're busy. They have their own lives. They have their own children. They're very busy.
Yes, they are.
You know, so you're not the center of their life, naturally, because they have their own families, their own lives.
That's right.
But, you know, I think that they do love you, and I think it would be nice if they would call you more often, maybe, and visit you more often.
I would like that very much.
I'm sure, would you like to have Larry come over from Sweden and spend some time visiting?
Of course I would. That would be wonderful. I miss him. He was a wonderful son.
And you're very proud of him, aren't you?
Very proud of everything he's doing with his life. Is very, very good.
What is it you keep telling me about what he did that you're so proud about? You keep telling me a lot of people, a lot of friends you've told that there's something he did in the past that you're very proud of, that you tell everybody about. Something to do with a war or something. What was that?
Oh, yes.
You tell everybody about it, so tell us.
Well, he was drafted to go into the war. And it's a ridiculous war. People get killed for nothing. The war's over. It was a terrible idea to go to war. And he was drafted, and I said, no way am I going to let him go get killed in a war that is senseless. And so I had him go to Sweden. I put him on an airplane and I said, get out of this country. You're being drafted. You got a notice in the mail to come to the army or whatever they do when they draft you. And he did go to Sweden, and he's a very successful person there. He's working as a psychologist in Sweden, which is wonderful. I'm very proud of him. And I'd like to see him real soon. Okay?
I hope so too.
I hope so too.
And his children are really nice, aren't they? Didn't they just visit recently? One of them?
They did. James did, and Jonathan?
Not Jonathan.
Not John, no. James and his friend did.
Your girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, I really enjoyed meeting them. I hope they come again.
I do too, and I told them anytime they want to go by or come by and visit, I would love to have them come by again. They were wonderful. I enjoyed them so much.
And how about Simone?
Oh.
Would you like to have her come visit?
I sure would. Simone was wonderful. I know she's busy and everything with her own life, but if she ever wants to go on a trip and comes over here, she always has a place to stay, and she could bring her friend, and we would have a really good time together, I think. Okay? Anyway.
And Larry, of course, you'd like him to come over.
I'd love to see Larry. It's been a long time since I've seen him. Once in a while I'll talk to him on the phone, but I would like to actually have him come over.
And Julie, I bet you'd love to have her visit.
Oh, I'd love to have Julie visit, of course.
Do you have room in your house for your grandchildren and your children to come visit?
Well, I have four bedrooms plus other places where they could get set up to visit, you know, and that would be very, very enjoyable. That's what I would like, to see them more often. I don't like a family to be so separated that I never see them. I have good memories of all of them, so I'd like to see them more often.
So are you having a good retirement?
I have a wonderful retirement, but I wish as I say, my family were closer.
Closer in geography or just closer in terms of contacting you?
Both ways. Geography and contacting me would be wonderful.
Well, the phone's not so hard.
No, I know.
What about your retirement? So you enjoy your retirement? Are you happy in your house?
I'm very happy in my house. I have a wonderful retirement. I would like to see my family more often, but they live far away, and I'm sure they will come when they're able to. Okay, they do call from time to time.
What about your retirement? Are you bored? Do you have anything to do, or what do you do in your spare time?
I'm busy all the time.
What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I love working in the garden, being outside, and going on trips around Santa Barbara and everything. And I love that, but I would like it if they would come and visit. In my spare time, maybe I write letters to the editor to about who is running for president, that sort of thing, and I write letters. Well, it's important for me to get good people in office, and I want to get the bad people out. We may have one or two bad ones, so I always write letters and vote for the good people to run our government. And that's about all I have to say today.
Well, how do you enjoy those little health food restaurants we go to in Ojai?
Oh, I love them.
Or would you rather just go to a more mainstream restaurant, you know?
No, I love the health food places.
Good food? So you have a good time going to visit the horses and the health food restaurants in Ojai?
I love that. I love the good times going to those health food restaurants. I love Ojai. Of course, I love Santa Barbara.
And you'd like to visit the horses there?
Yeah, I do. It's a lot of fun. I love horses, and they have a wonderful place to live in Ojai, the horses that I go visit. So I'm very happy about that. I never want to see horses that are not well taken care of, and these are beautifully taken care of and happy.
What happens to a lot of horses, like the horses that you help rescue? What happens to a lot of horses? Do you know? If they don't get rescued?
Well, if they don't get rescued, I have heard that often they're picked up and they're taken to Mexico to use as food. So I hear horrible things like that. I like all the horses that need to be rescued to please rescue them and take care of them. Don't let them be picked up by people that are unscrupulous. Okay, that's about all I.
What about what about China? What do they? Do you know what they do to dogs over there?
They eat dogs. They barbecue dogs. I don't even want to think about it. It makes me sick. And I certainly don't want to talk about it in front of Frankie.
But you're having a happy life, right?
A very happy life of a wonderful son, Brian. But I don't know what I would do without him because he's so much fun, and he does everything. He takes good care of me when I need care. And he's very sweet and wonderful.
Hey, well, all your children are sweet and wonderful, aren't they?
I'm very lucky for that. I really am. I hear about parents that very seldom see their children, and I'm very lucky that I see my children often, or if they're too far away, I hear from them very often. Okay?
All right.
Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye.
Frankie!
赶紧趴下来休息一会儿，累死。
Could you talk a little louder?
Well, everyone else can hear
A little
me
louder?
too. I was amazed to see hundreds and hundreds of seals on the beach. They're off of 101, and they're incredible. I've never seen so many. Only in pictures have I seen seals, but here there are like thousands of seals all together on the beach.
What do you think Frankie would do if he went down there?
He'd probably chase them. Frankie would probably chase them.
And get bitten?
Well, I don't know how those seals will probably run from him more than anything. Get back in the water and run. I don't think they'll bite him. They'll run from him.
Have you ever seen anything like this with this many seals?
I never have seen anything like it. Ever, ever, ever. It's incredible. Really incredible.
And now you're ready to go home.
And I'm ready to go
We're almost
home.
there. This is probably our last major stop.
Okay, very good. It's a very good day today.